visible. This is the point which I want to discuss in this presentation. First, introduction of writer, then introduction of novel. What is American Dream? Character of Daisy Buchanan, and conclusion. Introduction of writer. F. Fitzgerald was a 20th century American short story writer and novelist. Although he completed 4 novels and more than 115 short stories in his lifetime, he is perhaps best remembered for his third novel, The Great Gatsby. This novel today considered as the great American novel, The Great Gatsby. This novel published in 1925 by Charles Scribner's Sons, set in Judge's New York. The novel tells the tragic story of J. Gatsby, a self-made millionaire, and his pursuit of Daisy Buchanan, a wealthy young woman he loved in his youth. Unsuccessful upon publication, the book is now considered a classic of American fiction and has often been called the great American novel. What is American Dream? American Dream is a something with about wealth, money, prosperity, going to happiness that will supposedly come along with the flourishing economy and the get rich quick scheme. In novel, weekly come along with the flourishing economy and the get rich quick scheme. In novel, we can see the character of J. Gatsby, who want to become rich just for make a Daisy her him. So he do whatever in the way he want to do. Throughout the novel, Fisela display how the American dream is not only a shallow concept of perfection. Something can never be attained but can always be reached for. Character of Daisy. Who is Daisy? Daisy is the voice is full of money. Is there any female character in American literature more courtish and coveted than Daisy Buchanan? Daisy is an immortal character of American literature. First, who is Daisy? Partly based on Fizzleite wife Zelda. Daisy is a beautiful young woman from Louisville, Kentucky. She is Nick's cousin and the object of Gatsby's love. Daisy Buchanan, just like American Dream, is a beautiful, full of promises on the surface. But as you dig deeper, you can see that all it is about selfishness, manipulation, and condemnation. Daisy voice is full of money. Daisy only love about. She is always thinking about money rather than anything. She didn't want a love from in his life. When she was young, that time she concerned only about love and she make love with Gatsby. But when she met Tom and see that he is rich, then he decided to marry Tom and forgot promise which he did to say. Beautiful little fool. Daisy is like a beautiful little fool. Daisy says herself that the best thing a girl can be in this world is a beautiful little fool. Daisy may not seem to be very bright. A pampered Harris from an old Louisville family. Daisy has lived a life of luxury and ease, and she wants nothing more than to keep it that way. She wants nothing in life rather than money. She always think about a luxurious life. She want to live a. She didn't want any problem in her life, so she do nothing big and never try something new. Is any female character in American literature more coquettish and coveted than Daisy Buchanan? She is the most desirable debutante, the ever-evading maid. She is a warm, feverish, thrilling, intoxicating, a serene and blossoming flower. She is the Southern Belle, cool in her white dress with her white mansion and her little white mobile. She answers the object, the great American dream. All bright eyes and voice full of money. And of course, she is the light green. She is the light of Jay's life. Green light of Jay's life. She is the golden girl and the incorruptible angel and all the platonic ideals that artists and poets throughout the great ages have required in their muses to be. Daisy is an immortal character of American literature. Daisy is the famous character of American literature like Elizabeth Bennet, Maria Piccola, many other characters which is play an important role in English literature. That's Daisy is the same. Daisy is an immortal character of literature. We We can also say that she is very suspicious to the influence of those around her. She thinks like a majority of people think. She never become a. She never stand for herself. She always go with the flow. We can say Daisy as a sheeple. Conclusion: Daisy is the more victim than victimizer. She is the victim first of Tom Buchanan's cruel power, but then of Gatsby's increasing depersonalized vision of her. One person may value someone's outer and inner beauty differently than the next. Therefore, it is his or her decision whether someone is beautiful or not. We can say that women of 20th century wants think ready-made. They don't want to do any kind of effort for that. I want to give example of today's time that in Bollywood we can see that there is so many movie in which people director and writer try to show that how today's women try to do something on their own way. She want to make their own way of living life. We can see in the movie Shadi Mein Zarur Aana, she leave up her husband for the life, and there is a we see positive story of a hero that he become rich by the becoming IS officer, and then he gained her love, his love. It, but in 20th century, women are always demotivate the whatever the protagonist and the partner of them. Daisy also do same thing. She become the reason of the downfall of a J, and the death of also become the reason of the death of the J. Thank you. These are my citation.
So, Dhruvita, my question is Daisy doesn't have any.
Make you in the full screen, then you ask a question. So, okay, yes, Amina is asking.
Uh, so, my question is Daisy doesn't have any financial problem, but still she was suffering from mental illness. How you can explain it?
Because she was not clear about what she want in life. First she want money, then after she decide to run with he convinced with her J and decide to go with it. But when Tom tell her that Tom hasn't any kind of legal money, then she again changed her decision and decide to stay with Tom. So she was so confused in her life. That's why she is suffering.
Who is next now?
Yes, Rosetta. Who is Daisy's
Just a minute.
Daisy's
I will make a full screen and then you ask. Okay, now you ask.
who is says Daisy's voice is full of money. Who is says Daisy's voice of full of money.
This statement was done by J that Daisy's voice is full of money.